That's what we're after today. What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be heading to a spear fishing shop to buy my first pole spear. I want to try some hand fishing, some hand spearing, I guess you would say. So that's what we're going to be trying to do today. So we're going to go ahead to the store. I'm going to end up looking at the pole spears, picking out one. I also need to get a float. That way I can actually stay out there and people on boats and stuff will be able to see me. I already have the flippers and stuff, my wetsuit, all that packed. Which is what we're gonna need because it is actually a little chilly here. June, or I guess summertime, for where I'm from normally is in June and July. Here, that's their winter, so it's been getting down to the 40s in the area. So obviously I'm gonna need a wetsuit if I'm gonna be getting in the water, even though thankfully the water is 75 degrees still, which is honestly really warm. So let's go ahead and head to the spearfishing shop, Adreno. Boom, bus has dropped us off. We are now outside of Adreno. It's across the street. That's where we're headed. Like I said, we're trying to get a pole spear today. And then also I looked at my snorkel. My snorkel is broken, part of it. So we are gonna have to get another snorkel as well. That's what we're after today. Here at Adreno. Dive in.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Someone smashed. Someone's
That one's nice as well if you ever get like a BCE or something.
Hi, buddy. What are you looking for? Can I help you?
Snorkel. I broke mine, so I need to get another one, and then a pole spear.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
So let's look at snorkel first, shall we?
Cool.
Let's go and get you a pole first.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you going?
So I got a friend who wants to take me to Red Cliff first to try just something simple.
Yeah.
And then we're supposed to be going out to the Gold Coast Friday this week, and then
That's at the Spit.
yes, and then Sunday we're supposed to be going up to Cairns.
You've got to do it with the Aussie accent. Cans. Into your nose.
Cans.
That's it.
There we go. There we go.
I'm a Kiwi, so I had to learn. as
Okay.
well.
Okay. Yes. I'm here, so I might as well learn the words.
Yep. No, absolutely.
Yes, Cairns.
Yeah.
So.
My son that's up in Cairns,
Oh.
and he runs a freediving school up there.
Okay.
How long are you up there for?
Just 3 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
And look, you've got some great places to spear up there, you know, and you've got your coral trout up there. They will sit still while you spear them with a pole spear.
Oh, sounds like Hawaii almost. Hawaii or Florida. Perfect.
Oh, it's going to be easier than Hawaii.
Oh.
Because in Hawaii, most of the places, you know, I've been shooting fish for a long time. And so anything above 20 meters is scared as hell.
As
soon as you go down below 20 meters, all of a sudden they go, oh.
What's that?
What are you?
What are you doing? Well, you'll be on a piece of white bread.
Yeah. That's it.
This will be good.
So, yeah. Now, have you ever used a pole spear before?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well, I can give you a couple of tips that'll help you get fish.
Cool.
So here's our pole spear. Now the one, unless you're going to spend $200 or $300 on one that's a little bit overpriced, and if you're going to do that, you might as well buy a spear gun.
I'm waiting to go back to America to get a spear gun. That's what I'm waiting on.
So we got great spear guns here. A lot of our top spearos like the Rife. Simple, strong equipment, like strong trigger mags.
Got you.
That, you know. So, however, here we go. This is our range.
Okay.
And these are a solid connections on it.
Okay.
Okay. This one is slightly stronger than that one. This is our two different qualities there.
Okay.
69, 79. If you're traveling, the 3 is a good choice because you can tuck it into a suitcase.
Okay.
Okay. If you're not traveling, the 2, there are 2 of them, and they're a good option, but it means they're that long, 2 together.
Okay.
Okay. Now let me just give you a little tutorial. I'll just grab
Cool.
one so I can come around and show you a couple of things. Okay. Now this is an aluminium one. Aluminium ones are light, and I would suggest going the the fiberglass ones.
Okay.
But the aluminium ones, they're just El Cheapo, really. You know. And what you're looking for is that very few fish are just going to swim along in range.
Yeah.
They have to be really dumb, and generally they're not that dumb. Every now and then it happens, and you sort of go, "What the hell
Are you doing?" Yeah.
Bonus. But most often they don't. So you have to do things like ambushes. You see one tucking behind the reef, so you get down here and loaded, ready, and as soon as it comes out, boom.
Boom.
You know.
Got it.
So that's one smart. But really, the thing that gets fish with a hand spear is spearing the caves.
Okay.
And you see it on you've got the American sparrows and some great sparrows when they're using them. Around Hawaii, they're digging fish out of caves, you know. And so basically what you do is you see here's a cave here.
Gotcha.
Right? And you're up there and you look there, oh, that looks like a likely cave. You don't go down and go, is there any fish in there? Because they're just going to get out.
Get out.
So you load up. So this here, if I was to load up, I would bring that up to about here.
Gotcha.
Load up, keep out of the mouth, and then go down and arrive at the same time. Your sight and the spear at the same time is together, and then all of a sudden you go, oh, there's a fish, I want that. You've got about a second for a fish, and he'll go, I'm in trouble.
I'm out,
Boom.
yeah.
You know, so you've got to go, I want it, boom, straight away.
Got it.
In there. In Australia, in Queensland, you can shoot crayfish.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So this is ideal.
Yeah, I didn't know you could shoot them.
Jam and pull them out, you know. But if they're down the back, you know, you can just go, pop, you know, pull them out. But south of the border, so you're south of Queensland border, if you do that, big fines.
Big fines,
New
gotcha.
South Wales, you can't. And they're different types of crayfish. Up here we've got the tropicals, and they eat vegetation, and so they can't be potted.
Yep.
And, you know, so they're not so threatened. But down there, they're the meat-eating type of crayfish, and so there's pots out for them, and they commercially take them.
Got you. Cool.
Cool. So now, if you're spearing in caves and you're using this, and these are good, the fact of it, you're going to hit the
Rocks.
side. Yeah, you're going to hit the rocks. So these are going to get bent, and they're going to get chipped on the end. So in your kit, you want a file and a pair of pliers.
Okay.
A pair of pliers to bend them back into shape, and the file to keep them sharp.
Gotcha.
And after a while, the tips are kind of long and sharp, they will come down. And as soon as you think, well, I'm not holding on to the fish very well, now you just replace it.
Replace it.
You can buy it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So my suggestion is black ones
Gotcha.
or the yellow ones. Yellow ones are easy to see if you ever drop it on the bottom.
Okay.
Yep. Both are going to do you fine.
I'll do one of these then.
Yeah. Cool. Let me just... Whereabouts in the US are you from?
South Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. You do we got lobster, crayfish,
Yeah.
got all of it. It's just the visibility there is not as good.
Yeah, but you get down towards Florida and that's
that's
really
right.
what you're doing.
Cool.
How long are you in Australia for?
Till July.
Okay.
So I
You got plenty of time.
a lot of time.
All right. And you got friends here who go spearfishing, right?
Yes.
Cool.
They're getting me into it, so I was
Right.
they were like, you want to come? I was like, why not?
It's a ticket for adventure.
That's what I'm saying. Why not? It seems like it's fun, and I can do it in just about any country with the coastline. So,
Yeah. And young men and adventure, it's like glue.
yes, that's why I'm here.
Me too, I never grew up. I'm still out there having this weekend.
Got to.
Okay.
And now we have all the spearfishing stuff with some tips, some neat little tips and tricks. And off we go. It's the next day and we are back home. As you all saw at the store yesterday, Wayne taught me a lot of important info on how to actually use a pole spear and what and how to set it up, and then also got me the rest of the gear that I needed. Unfortunately, I didn't end up picking up a float. I forgot to do it, so that's what we're going to be doing today before we end up going spearfishing. But I want to go ahead and give a review on what we got and show you all exactly, what it is, how it works before we head out and try some spearfishing with it. So this is the Spearo, 2 meters, fiberglass. Obviously, he explained all that. I'm going to take it out, set it up, and then see about how easy it is. Because we are going spearfishing today, I've already got the gear pretty much packed. So I'm going to go ahead and unwrap this so we can go ahead and put that
in the box. Dude, I swear, every time I need my knife, I can never find it. Like, every single time I need my knife, which I think I do need to open this. Yeah. Pretty sure. Oh. Maybe I won't. There we go. Thankfully, because I literally can't find my knife. Which is the other thing we need to purchase as well. Cool, it's got a little scan me there, which I'll definitely be using. Seems pretty simple, 3-piece, and then all you have to do is connect all of this, have this extended, and it'll shoot out. 3 prongs, like that, spear the fish on. Perfect. And then the snorkel, obviously, like he was explaining to me, I usually use a valve whenever I've done snorkeling. This has no valve, which honestly might make it a little bit easier to work with, as he was explaining to me. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. All I've got to do is attach it to my mask. Like that. And obviously we're going to have it on this side. My mask is full of sand right now still from the last time I went. We'll just attach it like that and we'll be set to go. Obviously I'm not going to be wearing glasses. I'll put the contacts in for that point. But yeah, that was shopping at Adreno Spearfishing, picking up my first spearfishing stuff. Yeah, I guess if I have any footage, I'll throw some of me spearfishing at the end. But that's going to be a whole different video because whenever we actually go spearfishing for real. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. That was Adreno. It was a nice shop. I'll show you all a little bit more of a different one of the shops because that's where we're going to pick up the float as well. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one. Peace.